So, hello, my name is Yoav Avneon. I'm a group leader of Excite Data Science and AI team. I'll talk a bit about opportunities to embed generative AI into our new platform Excite for advancing FinCrime solutions. I will quickly, with time limitations, go over 2 use cases. So first, I'll give a very brief introduction about the interaction between FinCrime and GenAI. And then we'll cover the 2 use cases. One is creating an automatic machine learning model factory. And the other one is MLOps and MLOps autonomous systems. At the end, I'll give you some take-home message and maybe some time for Q&A. So first, because we're after lunch and I need to wake you up, you will help me. We have some of the brightest minds here. We have a graph. Obviously, the x-axis is time, and we have some dates. Anyone recognize the dates? Yep. Release of ChatGPT. DALL-E. And this one is a personal favorite, the generative agents, the cooperative one. I think it was a major breakthrough. Now can you help me and solve, like, what's the y-axis? Be creative. Open your mind. Anyone? Yeah. Go further. So this is the number of requests for product for GenAI-based features, right? Every now and then you get this call from your manager, so when do we get GenAI in our product? Okay. This, in our landscape, as Ophir mentioned, in the FinCrime, where we actually, the FinCrime includes any illegal financial interaction, okay? So we have fraud, we have money laundering, and we have financial market abuse, such as manipulation. We have our challenges with increasing sophistication of the fraudist and the crime mode of operations. It's very large volume of transactions, and within this very large, we have extremely rare events. So we're very unbalanced. And we have the need for real-time detection, as Ophir kindly also mentioned. Now, putting on that we are a mission-critical LOB, and it's mostly tabular data. Thank you kindly for your question. It is, we have issues with accuracy and reliability, mainly due to hallucinations, but not only. And we are tabular data dominance. GenAI typically strong for textual or visual, not so good with structured tabular data. So how we handle it, we actually followed, without knowing, Gennadi's guidelines, okay? So we embedded it in our current solutions. We broke some limitations of UI. That's the first use case, and the second one is more about helping visualizing and understanding data. So our first use case, and actually it took a while to think about it due to, like, it's tabular data, what do you want from me? There's still a big challenge how to take tabular data and transform it into text, and you guys want me to do predictive analytics on it. So we thought, and at the end it was helping with our AutoML, especially because our Excite platform is cloud native and is very agile and is allowing self-service for analytics and deployment of artifacts to product without the middleman, without R&D. So we took some GenAI agents on top of that to help us do free text to analytics and then to do model discovery, and then they can do model deployment with our system, with our platform. This will increase our efficiency, will reduce time to market, and will get higher accuracy in the FinCrime detection. So, as I mentioned, Excite is a cloud-native platform for financial crime detection and prevention, and it is providing analytics, agility, and self-services. The Excite libraries enable delivery of analytical artifacts straight to production by the analyst herself. Now, thinking retrospectively, it should have been an easy, because we called it libraries. We have books there, a lot of text, NLP, right? If I just thought like a kid, maybe I would got to the conclusion faster. So how awesome it is, the Excite ecosystem, it's still a bit of non-trivial task to create our analytical objects. We have aggregations, which are like profiles of data, and we have features. And it requires knowledge of all the relevant definitions and dimensions, familiarity with our data model, with our schemas, and so on, and also like writing spell expressions for filtering and complex data mapping. So we created a text to analytics, and we implemented it using a ChatGPT-like agent with a lot of pre-prompting so we can understand our system, our analytical artifacts, our data models, schemas, so on, services. And we added, of course, a lot of constraints and guardrails. And we also used generative AI to produce a high-level UI for our prototype. And this is how it looks. So first, I ask from the system to create an aggregation. Please give me the sum of transaction amount by account using local time. And it's thinking and is giving me the right configurations in our structure. Now, we left the structure outside for validation, the JSON that you see. Now, I think that I need more stuff. I want just a significant amount of transactions. I want to see if you can filter only transactions with amount above 10K. And he's doing it. He's using the right filter, and he's even recognizing the spell.
Are you showing the video?
Yeah. Thank you kindly. It's only on my screen.
I was looking at it through your glasses.
Dude, you're amazing. No way I can do that. I don't know how to present it on the big one. It's not moving anywhere. Now you can see everything I narrated. It's true. I didn't invent it. It's actually working. So now you can see, and here I'm trying to get only significant transactions with amount over 10K, and my co-pilot is doing that successfully and is even using the right spell expression in the filter. Now I want to see that if you can do also group by transaction type. Let's see if you understand our concept of dimensions. So it takes a few seconds, usually less. I think the video is stuck. We'll drop the video. It works. It gives me excellent aggregations. Then it creates features. Then it creates models. Then it solves all the problems of the world. Back to the presentation. Cool. So some issues and future improvements. As all LLMs, the output is still not 100% proof. This is why artifacts, and we're not worried because artifacts are still go through testing pipelines and processes before being published in our system. So it's a safe zone to implement GenAI. If you had a mistake and the configurations don't work, you just have wrong configurations in our system. It's not like a feature is running and giving you an error and stuck in the system. Our approach also includes providing a summary description of existing artifacts, searching libraries by free text, and when adding agents to constantly create features and models, they can use our simulator with backtesting to see and to verify the predictive power of these artifacts, and then they can suggest to the user the next day only ones that they know that they have benefit. Since I took all the time with a bad demo, we'll finish here. Just the impact, it's a quick analytical artifacts creation. I think it's a frictionless self-service system for creating analytics straight to production. It helps us to build our Excite AutoML high-tech factory because we put another agents for training models and keep these simulations. The other use case was for MLOps. You can think how a Copilot can help you understand and explain all the features, because operation people, it's not that trivial to understand MLOps. And if we take it even a notch deeper, we have like agents that can automatically discover, identify, diagnose, and fix the issues in ML models. The take-home message, I think it's pronounced throughout all the lectures, that the co-piloting is still like here and the main approach. GenAI offers us a number of potential. I think I showed it to one use case. Sorry about that. And I think the most important thing is like thinking beyond the traditional NLP. Think how we can simplify complex tasks or other stuff where you can help, where you can co-pilot, and not only traditional NLP. And of course, the main thing is like cost, because we know that foundation costs trillions, fine-tuning is also costly, and even just like the calling for the API, sometimes it's an overkill in cost to value. Thank you to my amazing team in my Sparkathon that helped me do this. Thank you, Danny, Chief Data Scientist of Actimize, Ofer Amit, and thank you guys.